Good morning, boys and girls. Happy Monday. Your Google form this morning that you can fill out is asking you something that you're appreciative that your parents do. So I know you've been able to spend a lot more time with them this past week, and I just want you to kind of reflect and think about what you see them do every day and how they help support you that you're appreciative of. And maybe you can say thank you after you think about that, but I'd love to see what your parents have done that you're grateful for, all right? So we are going to read chapter 14, and because of Winn, Dixie this morning, so I'm going to get started right now, and let's see what happens. Sometimes I told Gloria the story Miss Franny Block had just told me, or I imitated Otis tapping his pointy-toed boots and playing for all the animals, and that always made her laugh. And sometimes I made up a story and Gloria Dump would listen to it all the way through from beginning to end. She told me she used to love to read stories, but she couldn't anymore because her eyes were so bad. Can't you get some really strong glasses? I asked her. Child, she said, they don't make glasses strong enough for these eyes. One day when the storytelling was done, I decided to tell Gloria that Otis was a criminal. I thought maybe I should tell an adult about it, and Gloria was the best adult I knew. Gloria, I said. She said back. You know Otis? I don't know him, but I know you tell me about him. Well, he's a criminal. He's been in jail. Do you think I should be afraid of him? What for? I don't know, for doing bad things, I guess, for being in jail. Child, said Gloria, let me show you something. She got up out of her chair real slow and took hold of my arm. Let's the two of us walk all the way to the back of this yard. I'm wondering, I don't know what she's going to tell her. Try and make a prediction. What do you think that Gloria Dump is going to tell her right now? Okay, let's see. Okay, I said. We walked and Winn, Dixie followed right behind us. It was a huge yard, and I'd never been all the way back in it. When we had got to a big old tree, we stopped. Look at this tree, Gloria said. I looked up. There were bottles hanging from just about every branch. There were whiskey bottles and beer bottles and wine bottles all tied on with string, and some of them were clinking against each other and making a spooky kind of noise. Me and Winn Dixie stood and stared at the tree, and the hair on top of his head rose up a little bit, and he growled deep in his throat. Gloria Dump pointed her cane at the tree. What do you think about this tree? I said, I don't know. Why are all those bottles on it? To keep the ghosts away, Gloria said. What ghosts? The ghosts of all the things I'd done wrong. I looked at all the bottles on the tree. You did that many things wrong? I asked her. Said Gloria. More than that. But you're the nicest person I know, I told her. Don't mean I haven't done bad things, she said. There's whiskey bottles on there, I told her, and beer bottles. Child, said Gloria Dump, I know that. I'm the one who put them there. I'm the one who drank what was in them. My mama drank, I whispered. I know it, Gloria Dump said. The preacher says that sometimes she couldn't stop. Said Gloria again. That's the way it is for some folks. We get started and we can't get stopped. Are you one of those people? Yes, ma'am, I am. But these days, I don't drink nothing stronger than coffee. Do the whiskey and beer and wine, do they make you do the bad things that are ghosts now? Some of them, said Gloria Dump. Some of them I would have done anyway, with alcohol or without it, before I learned. Learn what? Learn what is the most important thing. What's that? I asked her. It's different for everyone, she said. You find it on your own. But in the meantime, you gotta remember, you can't always judge people by the things they done. You gotta judge them by what they're doing now. You judge Otis by the pretty music he plays and how kind he is to them animals, because that's all you know about him right now. All right? Yes, ma'am, I said. And them Dewberry boys, you try not to judge them too harsh either, all right? All right, I said. All right then, said Gloria Dump. And she turned and started walking away. When Dixie nudged me with his wet nose and wagged his tail. When he saw I wasn't going, he trotted after Gloria. I stared where I was and studied the tree. I wondered if my mama, wherever she was, had a tree full of bottles. And I wondered if I was a ghost to her, the same way she sometimes seems like a ghost to me. So that was a heavy chapter, and I think that if we were sitting here together talking about it, we would be talking about how everyone makes mistakes. Not everyone's perfect, right? And that's okay. We all learn from the things that we've done. And if we were in class, what I would want to do and what we're going to do when we get back to school is make our own tree. So we're going to kind of reflect and think about maybe something that you've done wrong, and decorate some bottles and hang them up in the classroom, just to really reflect on those things and show that, look, we're all connected in some way because we all make mistakes and you learn from them and you move forward from them. So that is it for chapter 14. So tomorrow I'll go ahead and post a video of us reading chapter 15, and we can kind of see where the story takes us. I'm really interested to see what else Opal does. We have a little less than half the book left, so I know that there's going to be some kind of climax soon and of something big that's probably going to happen. So I'm excited to get there with you guys. All right, miss you all. Have a great Monday. Please email me, send me pictures, whatever you want to stay connected. And I'm excited to video conference with you this week. I can't wait. All right, bye, friends.